All right, everybody ready? I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. And let's see, get this into present mode. There we go. All right, so move y'all down here. Oh dear. There we go. Let's see. So tonight's topic is consistency. It is something that I was really nervous to talk about because I think, like everybody in this business, it's hard to be consistent day in and day out, 7 days a week. It's even just Monday through Friday. It's hard to be consistent. And I, struggle with that, I think, just like everybody else does. And so this topic hit a little close to home because I was like, oh, man, I gotta, what's the saying? Like, teach what you preach or preach what you, I don't know what that saying is, but like, I've got to actually I'm talking about this. I need to get into gear and be a good example. So anyways, that's what's been in my mind all day today. Like, I've got to get my booty going like everybody else should be. So the power of consistency. Let's see. Oh, there's a chat. Let's see. So why is consistency so important? With Beachbody, we have the 3 vital behaviors. And number 1, we've got invite, invite, invite. Number 2, be the proof that the product works, which is be a product of the product. And 3, personal development. So if you're being consistent, especially in these 3 vital behaviors, what you can do for your business is essentially create a snowball effect. And how I view that is by building up your relationships, being consistent in your inviting, being consistent in just your personal messages. All of these things, what you're doing is just building momentum. And eventually, all this building up is going to catch up with you into a giant snowball. And you will just be able to go off of that momentum and keep it up. You will still have to, you'll always be doing the 3 vital behaviors. But I feel like it will get a little bit easier because you'll be more comfortable in doing everything. You'll have a flow, something that you're just used to doing, like a schedule or routine, whatever. So you're building up that snowball and you're driving the momentum of your business in those 3 vital behaviors. Let's see, tips for inviting. So the first vital behavior is invite, invite, invite. And that is not just, messaging people and saying, do this with me, be in a challenge group, do this, do this, do this. When you are inviting, you are creating conversations with people. You're inviting them into your world is kind of how I view it. So you're sending out private messages. And in your private messages, not just like inviting, but you are building those relationships. You're starting conversations. You're connecting with people. You're letting them build trust and see value in what you have to offer, that you are a real person, that you, want a relationship with them, and you're not just being salesy. I put on there, don't spam, offer a solution, because we don't want to just say, do this program, or this program is on sale, like join up, sign up now. Like, we are not just like robots sending out messages. We want to create relationships with people and connect with them. You don't have to be a salesperson because that is not what you're doing. You are trying to truly help people and make a difference. And so that is with your private messages. And if you see, I'm in this little square, invite, because if you don't ask, the answer is always no. If you're afraid to send a private message, if you're afraid to ask somebody, then you're always going to have the no's, because you're not going to be reaching out to people for anyone to say yes to what you have to offer. So keep that in mind, because if you don't ask, if you're not inviting, if you're not connecting with people, then their answer is always no. And then as we invite for our posts in our post on your page, if you're doing Facebook or Instagram, something like that, keep in mind that a post that you do, especially if you are private messaging people and you're building those relationships, when you create a post, you want to talk to those people that you're private messaging. So if you have someone that's talking to you about their busy lives, their kids, their school, their work, appeal to those people in your public posts, in your feed posts. And as you add on, like as you, I don't know, if you staying consistent with those posts, people will see that you have something to offer, and they'll start to trust you, and you'll create a following because people will see that you post every day about your workout. They're going to be inspired that you're getting your workouts in. They're going to see you're posting about some healthy lunches that you make, and they're going to come to your page to see some recipes, or they're just going to know that you have a positive attitude, and they're going to be coming to your page to get some inspiration, to get some positivity, and hopefully have a good day. So think about if you're struggling with, I don't want to post every single day. I don't want to have 3 posts a day. Remember that consistently posting is so important because people will notice. They may not be liking all of your posts, but when you go back into private messaging people, if you are consistently posting every day, when you private message someone, they'll say, "Oh, I've seen what you've been doing. You're great motivation." Or, I saw your post about that workout. That looked fun." And you're like, "Where were you in liking my post? I didn't know that you saw that." But people are watching. That's why the consistency in posts is really so important. You don't know that people are watching, but they are. There's some Facebook creepers out there. They have an eye on you, and they're watching what you're doing and seeing that you stick it out. So that's an important part of posting on your feed consistently so that people know that you're legit, you're for real. You can see this square over here, the lack of consistency can bring a lack of interest. Let's see. And number 2, vital behavior is be a product of the product. That again, remember that people are watching you. You don't want to just talk the talk, sending out messages of join my group, do this, do this. You want to walk the walk. Show consistently in your daily posts that you are using Shakeology, that you are doing a workout program, that you have started day 1 and you are ending day 30. Consistently get those, share your stories, consistently get those stories out there that you drink Shakeology and you love it. It does this for you. It keeps you full for, the morning. It gets you out the door quickly. It tastes so good and you're getting all these nutrients. That's big for Shakeology. You share your story about your workout program, that it was hard to stick with. You didn't think you could do it, but you finished it, and look at my results. Like you've had a physical transformation. And then sharing your story of, emotional and physical, what coaching has done for you, what, this sense of this community of coaches has done for you. Sharing, if you're comfortable, getting more personal and being consistent of sharing what this has done, the whole process has done for you. It gets people's attention as well. And then financial sharing, as a new coach, you're not going to get to say, this, my paycheck has paid my bills this week because you're brand new. You don't have any commission coming in. But as things start going, you can kind of drop hints here and there if you're comfortable, sharing that you got a paycheck, that you've helped 3 people and you paid for your Shakeology. So being a product of the product, being consistent, and sharing all of that stuff, and showing people that you are not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk, and you're proof that this is legit, and this is working for you. Personal development is one that I personally struggle with to get in every single day. It is really so important. I know when I'm struggling in getting my power of 3s done or getting a tracker going, Laura's like, "What are you reading for your personal development? What are you doing? Are you on track of this?" I'm like, "Oh no, I haven't read a book in a while." But it's true. You do so much better for yourself mentally. If you're in a fog, hit that personal development. Be consistent with getting that in every day because it does wonders. And even if it's just the Shakeology podcast, to get to know the product a little bit better so you can be more comfortable talking about it, that's a good one. Or if it is the slight edge or compound effect, that you are a bad, I don't say that word, so um, that yellow book, stuff to get you going, like, is so important to consistently do every day, because that will get you out of that funk. It'll get you out of that fog, like to have belief in yourself, to have that confidence to move on and to know like how to direct this confusion of what you should do next. So those are personal development as tools that will help you be a better you and a better leader. So something that is personal, like also right now I'm doing a book on Audible for Dave Ramsey, because I need some help with my money. So I've got Dave Ramsey going in that aspect, but then I've also got podcasts going to help with just other like more Team Beachbody stuff. So remember that is also important. That's easy to put on the back burner, but really if you actually give that a good 2 weeks or 21 days, if you want to do the 21 days makes a habit, you will see how beneficial that is for you. Okay, so we've got efforts plus consistency over time. That's where you're going to see success. Some tips: commit 1 year of consistent behaviors and self-growth. Commit a year in this business because it sometimes takes that long. Like, this is not an overnight process. It's not a week process. It is something that you really have to stick with to see the benefits down the line. You'll start to build your team. You'll start to build those right legs and left legs and get those bonus cycles going to see like a difference in your paychecks. You'll start to be talking, you'll be messaging people that it takes them months to sign up for a challenge group. And then even they'll go through a couple of challenge groups before they will become a discount coach. And then after they've been a discount coach for a while, then they'll finally be, oh, I could do this. I could maybe see how this business works and become a business builder. So overnight is not going to get you to where you want to go. You're going to have to commit a year. Just commit a year to see how your efforts, your consistent efforts over that amount of time will show you success. There's some of us have done a 90-day push. There's a podcast or there's a video or something about that explains, give your business 90 days, like legitimately. Give it 90 days of a checklist. Get some 5 to 10 things done for 90 days and see how much your business improves off of just 3 months. You'll be messaging people. You'll be working on yourself. You'll be getting your workouts in. You'll be healthier. You'll be helping other people for 90 days straight. It's something that you can reach out to your upline coach or someone to see, like, you can listen to that. I can't think of who talked about that. Anyways, and then a tip for what you can do is completing your power hour or your power of threes or a business tracker, which is, if you do all, like one of those are all kind of the same thing. So if you're doing one of those every day, if you're consistent about your checklist, you are reaching out to people, which you're connecting and building relationships. You're doing your workout, maybe 4, 5, 6 times a week, depending on your program or what you're doing. You're getting yourself healthy, and you're eating well. Just keeping a healthy lifestyle, and you're working on your personal development. All of those things done daily is going to also get you to Success Club. That is doing your power of threes, reaching out to people and connecting is going to be building your business, maybe slowly but surely, and that is what gets you to Success Club, and that is what will be giving you a successful business. Because Success Club is just like, you get 5 Success Club, you're getting points. That's also meaning that you're getting customers in, you're getting commission going, and hopefully, like, through all of that, you're getting coaches signed up, and you're going to be building your business consistently over time. Does that make sense, everybody? Okay, sorry. Tips to grow your business. I'm almost done here, so I'm trying not to ramble, but I'm also trying to go quickly. Tips to grow your business. And it all kind of goes back to like your checklist. So you're going to be growing your network. and adding friends. As you do that, you'll be reaching out to people. When you reach out to your new friends, you make those messages of, hey, thanks for that random friend request. How are you today? I hope you're having a great week. You're going to get people looking at your page. As the more people that you add, the more people are going to see you and see what you're up to. So as long as you're consistent on your posts, they're going to go to your page and know what you're about. That's who you are. Also, like to do every month, you can run a free challenge group or a free group of any kind. There's the clean eating groups. There's the new crock pot group that some people have created. There's all kinds of free. You can really do, whatever kind of free group that you want to do. If you need help setting up some posts for it, like just reach out to somebody, look, Google or Pinterest, find out what kind of free groups there are. There's like the free ab groups. You can share some workout tips. There's crock pots, clean eating, all kinds of things. It's something that you are showing to people that you have to offer for free without a commitment. They can join your group, trust you, know that you have some good information to offer. And hopefully, as they go from a free group, you can get them into a challenge group. That's something that you can do once a month or twice a month, however, you want to do that for your business. And then hopefully from those challenge groups, you can see those awesome challengers that are participating, that are having results. And from them, that's who you reach out to become coaches. And then also every month you invite to a sneak peek. We have a What is Coaching event at the end of every month, like the third Thursday or one of the last Thursdays or Tuesdays of the month. That is something that you can always be consistently inviting to the coaching opportunity. And also to help grow your business, try to be consistent in adding new coaches every month, which I know is super hard because it's really hard, especially to get those business builders. But that, discount coaches even count in growing your business. And that can be challengers. When you sign up challengers, trying to get them to be discount coaches, to save on their next order of Shakeology and whatnot. That is building your team and building volume in your business. And to help you stay consistent, use a tracker, and whatever is right for you, that is something, up to you to maybe like play around with and find what is good for you. I personally bounce around from tracker to tracker because I don't know, it kind of just depends maybe on the month, like kind of what is going on. If it's easier for me to be online and be tracking in a spreadsheet, what I really like is pen and paper. So I prefer to just write names down and check them off my list, give them a note of what I messaged them about or what I invited them to. It's kind of a good, mental checklist for me to write things down. But that is up to you. Right now, a lot of people are using the Power of Threes, which is a great tracker, like a great power hour. If you can get all of it done in an hour of reaching out to people and writing down names for each category every single day, and just save that paper. And then the next week you have a new paper. And if you need some follow-ups, you go back to your old paper and you just track it that way, going back and forth. So that's kind of, I think yeah. So that's all pretty much it of the slides that I had. What did y'all think? Any questions? Any tips, advice? I do want to. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Jenny Bobo. Go ahead. You first.
I just wanted to say that I loved your comment on whether or not people are liking or commenting on your invites. Definitely reach out to them. Today, I had 2 people that signed up for a challenge pack, and not only a challenge pack, but they signed up to be a discount coach. So, and on my little mental radar, not that I track who likes or comments, but I don't remember them ever really standing out that they have liked or commented. And now they are discount coaches. And one of them even was like, maybe people will want to buy from me. So I'm thinking in my mind, oh, maybe you're a future coach. So great point, Annie. And
Yes.
I think you did awesome.
Oh, thanks. Yes, it's definitely, I've had challengers, so I started last, my official sign up as a coach was last August. And so at the very end of August. So I've really been talking to people since September, not really stepping up my personal message game until maybe November when I realized, I'm supposed to be talking to people. No one's going to like my posts. I should message people. So maybe November, then Christmas happens, so it's a little slow. So January of this year, I have really stepped it up and been messaging a ton of people. And I've been talking to some people since January that are just now oh, what is it that you do? What program are you with? Or what is the Shakeology that you drink? And I'm I messaged you back in March. If you would have asked me then, you could have already been on the bandwagon. But so it takes some people just that long. You have to reach out every month, let them know that you've got another group coming. They may not reply to any of your messages, but there's going to come a day, if they're not telling you, no, I'm not interested, please don't message me, keep messaging them, because there will come a day that they're oh, I have a wedding coming up in November. What is it that you're doing? I'd really like to lose 10 pounds before then. You just never know. If you don't ask, you just don't know.
I'd like to add on to that.
Yeah.
So I just realized, and it's kind of been an epiphany I've had over the past couple of weeks, that you can't, and I know I've heard this several times, you can't disclude anybody, even people who are working with other coaches that are in different states, different parts of the world. I don't know. If somebody's working with another coach, you are still allowed to build relationships with them, pick their brain, just be their friend, because you have no idea if their coach will stick around. And this sounds kind of bad, but if their coach doesn't stick around and they quit the business and they all of a sudden don't have a coach anymore, and then they decide to quit themselves, they might by chance want to join to be a coach again. And if you've been building a relationship with them, they might join your team, like what happened this week. So you can build relationships with anybody, even if I had a girl reach out to me. She's like, I'm already a discount coach with somebody. My coach isn't really doing anything, but I need some support. You can still give support to other people and build those relationships, because you never know. It could be 13 months down the road and then somebody could sign up under you. So just spread the love.
Yes, very true. I agree. Anybody else?
So good, Annie.
Good.
Yeah, oh, sorry. I just was going to say, I took away a bunch of, as you will, if Jeff Hill would say, nuggets from your call.
Yeah.
I like to say that word now, Jeff Hill. But commit to a year. I think that is so true. And for those of you, I'm pretty sure I've said this several times, but Gary Vee was at Summit, and he stressed so much how people in this business aren't patient enough. It takes time, and it does take consistency. And consistency has been something we've all struggled with. Holy crap, I feel like I just go in and out a lot of times, but whenever I have a tracker and I have a scheduled time in my day, I will get it done. But if I don't schedule it, sometimes it doesn't get done. But lunch break is my go-to now. But product to the product is huge. I love how you stress. I mean, even though it's a vital behavior, we still have to remind ourselves that that actually is a vital behavior, and being a product to the product. But yeah, people are watching you, and to have a little bit of a testimony for people watching you, that crock pot free group, people would never ever and then they wanted to be involved in this group. And it's where did you come from? That's huge. And we're going to start doing that every single month. So taking advantage of those free groups and following up is huge, because people are watching you, even though they don't comment or they're watching. and you just have no idea. And so that's why consistency in your posting and tracker and how you keep track is so big. So thank you for that. That was a huge reminder.
Good. Is there something else with somebody?
Oh, I was just going to ask something really quick.
Yeah.
I have some people that say no, but I'll talk to people for you. Is that just their nice way of saying no, or are they actually going to say stuff?
They might truly spread the word. I recently, a couple of weeks ago, after the Crockpot group, someone randomly friend requested me, and she immediately sent me a message like, hey, she's a teacher. She said, one of the parents of my class told me to find you and follow you for recipes. Do you have any, she mentioned you just did a Crockpot. Do you have any recipes that you could share? So yeah, you never know if someone actually is going to pass you. Some people might just be nice, but some people might truly be, if they're talking to your girlfriends and you're like, ugh, I wish I knew like how I should be, portion control, blah, blah, blah. I need to lose some weight, blah, blah, blah. And she's like, oh, on Facebook, I saw Annie's like doing this workout. You should go see what she's doing or something. You never know.
Okay. Awesome. Thank you.
And what I would tag on to that, if they do refer you to someone, I know for me, whenever someone refers, I either buy them the fitness book or a set of weights or something as a referral, just so that way they see that not only is Beachbody really generous, but I'm really generous and thankful too for your referrals. So even if they're not a part of your group, certainly send them a thank you for sending you someone your way.
Yeah.
For sure. That's what I was going to say too. Just let them know if they're like, no, I'm not interested, but I'll let people know. Just say, awesome, I'd really appreciate that. And just so you know, I have a really great referral program. Well, I'll send you a gift just for referring to me to other people. So letting them be aware that they even know that.
Cool.
Awesome. I always say people can be a customer or a connector. So either they're going to be your customer or they're going to connect you to somebody else. So either way, it's a win-win.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Thanks, guys.
Sometimes if someone just says they're not interested, you let them know that that's okay, that you run a challenge group every month. Like you can reach out to them in October and see if they'd be ready then or that kind of thing. Just keep the door open that you could always follow up with somebody.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah. Anybody?
One more thing, sorry. Whenever I know Jenny Bobo was talking about discount coaches, and also what I've been starting to do is even if someone doesn't want to coach and they just want it for the discount, I always let them know. I put it in their head. If their mom or their sister want Shakeology, they might as well get a commission and put them and I'll get them hooked up to how to do that. So it's kind of like, oh, I can make money off of this. This is something that I could share because I love it so much. And so it's crazy how they're like, oh, I bet my sister would like this. And so that's always like an option I put out to discount coaches that have no desire to coach, just to get them thinking in that mindset.
Mm-hmm. Real quick, I see that Lisa commented with the Getting Started Right link that is about that 90-day push. If you're trying to stay consistent and you like to get a checklist done every day for 90 days, go get motivated with that link. Listen to that guy talk. It's a really good listen.
Yeah, he has a whole series, and I posted the link to the file that's in the Team VIP group under this call comment section. Wow. Did you guys catch all that?
Good job.
You'll see it. I posted in the comments of this call on the Facebook group. There you go.
Very good. Thanks for that. Well, I hope you all got inspired to be consistent.
Things are going wrong.
Yes.
Yay.
Yes, thank you, Annie.
So it's perfect call, and this call was perfect too. Thank you, Annie.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Anything else? Any other questions, comments?
There's no way.
Everyone
good.
good? I don't want to keep asking questions. Somebody else ask.
Yeah.
You should.
Keep asking. Ask. We're here. Do it.
Yeah. So for the live videos, I have a lot of people that want to know what the workout is like, but I don't want to get in trouble by showing too much because we're like trying to sell the product, not give them videos of the product. I don't know if that's a thing or not. So I don't want to get in trouble, and I wanted to see what y'all thought of that.
I've done it to where I will do like the last 10 minutes or the first 10 minutes. So when I was doing 22-minute hardcore, the way it worked is it was like 3 rounds of however many moves. And I was like, round 2. And I went live and I just showed them the whole round. The round was like 7 minutes or 8 minutes or something like that. And then I just turned off the video. I did the same thing for a couple of other videos. I haven't gotten in trouble yet, so
Awesome. Okay. I was worried. I was like, what if Beachbody contacts me? It's like
people are not. It's only it's free advertisement for Beachbody, so it really can only benefit them in the end. Because realistically, I'm not going to watch somebody doing their workout video and be like, okay, let me put on my workout clothes and try to mimic what they're doing right now. Like, it's not going to happen that way. It's mainly just to plant seeds.
Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, Stephanie, if they're asking you about it, you're doing a great job. And I've seen your videos of size and I love them. And whenever people ask about a workout, usually I'll like YouTube where there's lots of resources online that do like a quick 2-minute video that it's perfect. So that almost sells itself, but I don't think you're great at sharing and I don't ever think Beachbody's going to be upset with that.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're
I
good.
don't want to get in trouble. Like,
No, you're good.
okay. Thank you.
I have a quick question for when we sign people up for our discount coaches. I know that we mentioned to them about if they purchased a challenge pack, then it's essentially free for them to sign up as a discount coach. Is there like a specific time frame that they would get reimbursed for that? I think it's, 45 or 43 enrollment fee or something like that? I might be saying this wrong, so I'm sorry.
No. In my experience, the reimbursement is pretty quick. Like I've had it happen maybe the next day or 2 days later.
Okay.
I don't know if anybody else has had it a longer period than that, but I've seen it pretty quick.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I think Annie's right. I think mine was like, it was a year and a half ago, but it was like 5 days. But it was over a weekend too, and I included those days. But yeah, the $39.95, I think, sign up. So that's completely waived. Yeah. And they'll get it back within the week is what I tell them. And usually it's quicker, like Annie said.
Okay.
So yeah.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. You have that link? Do you have everything you need?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Jen sent me it all earlier.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else? Okay, guys, good to see y'all. I'll post the recording so you can tell your coaches or watch it again because it's a really good one. So thank you, Annie. Okay.
Have a good week.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.